and this is why I check stream audio directly. There's my voice. I forgot to unmute myself, but crisis averted. I've had, not really people tell me, but you know, you troll around the internet for tips on how to stream and audio quality and this, that, and the other. And people are like, all you need to do is monitor your main mix. Which, OBS doesn't really do that, right? Because, I mean, even in OBS, I have the game channel, the microphone channel, and then the alerts channel, the little blip thing from the top. So I was looking at it, and the microphone bar was going up, but it was muted. Well, maybe the microphone bar wasn't going up, and I was looking at the game. Anyway, don't just listen to the monitor, the audio monitor, not like computer monitor. Anyway, don't just listen to the mix going into OBS. You gotta listen to the stream. Yeah, listen to I have the laptop over here with my control panel. Anyway. So, I forgot to say yesterday that there might not be a stream today, but obviously there is a stream today, so that's not a problem. But I happened to I tweeted about it, I think. I don't know anymore. I tell whatever. I tweet irregularly, so I don't know who I've told. But I had a problem with my air conditioner, like central air, house air conditioner, months ago, like right when summer hit. You know, you're warming everything up to see if it works, and well, it didn't. So I called, the licensed professional. You'll watch a bunch of YouTube videos on like HVAC repair and stuff, and they're all like, but don't do it yourself. You gotta call somebody to do it. So it's like, okay, I'll call. There was a store sticker on the fan out there. So I called them. They came over, and they're like, well, we don't know why our sticker is on this unit because we've never sold this unit. Okay, great. Well, can you give it a once over? It's not cooling very well. So they're like, yeah, we'll fix it. $200 later, they cleaned it, they checked the levels, and they told me it was good to go. It was like clockwork. It was like the next day or two. You can't you can't make it up. So what I was trying to say. You can't make this stuff up because the next day or so, it just completely stopped cooling at all. And it's like, well, what did you even do? I saw you doing stuff, so it's not like you cheated me. You just didn't check everything. So I opened it up myself, and there's like a control panel out there on your big condenser fan outside. Took the panel off. Dirty, cobwebby. They clearly didn't open it up and look inside that at all. And it turns out that the number one part that fails is the capacitor, which charges the fan. When you first kicks your fan on, it essentially gives the fan a spin. Otherwise, it might just sit there and not spin while getting electric current passed through it and overheat and burn up, unless if it has thermal protections, blah, blah, blah. Well, capacitor was broken, so I just replaced it myself because clearly they didn't think to check it. But then that was, summer, before July, so before summer officially started. But then just this past week, the fan motor itself gave up the ghost, so to speak. I could spin it with my hand. It was like the weirdest thing because I tried to look up the symptoms and only one person on the entire internet had this problem. And I'm like, surely this is a issue with electric motors in general, right? But it would spin freely without power to it. But as soon as it got power, it just locked up. Like, and then even I couldn't spin it. So, like, the magnets inside, you know, an electric fan motor is, you know, magnets spinning with electric thingies and stuff. It's magic, basically. But long story short, it's already kind of long, but I replaced my fan today myself. Didn't call anybody, replaced it myself. It works now. We'll see if it continues to work, because if it burns up again, it's probably a grander electrical problem, but... So again, I apologize if my brain isn't with Kerbal, isn't on a Kerbal level of operating today, because I've used it up programming and being an HVAC repair person. But, you know, don't do it yourself. You gotta call a licensed professional who will overlook the simplest of problems and then charge you for it. And that's story time with Sandy. We can play Kerbal now. We're still year 1, day 1. We've had how many launches? And technically it's only been an hour in game. That's cool, I guess. Makes the contract time limit not really an issue. So yeah, I think I've given it some thought, and I think we're moving forward with the idea that if the rocket explodes, maybe I should give myself like a certain amount of time. Because like if I forget something at the launch bay, anyway, maybe we'll just wing it. But I want there to be some element of like danger involved. So if we like explode a Kerbal, gone forever. But if I make some dumb mistake like, oh, I forgot to, you know, wire up the fuel struts, then I can reset. I think I can reset a launch. I just can't reset death at the end of a mission. Anyway, we'll see. I think the plan was to, because we've been raking in the money, we recover the spacecraft so we get some money back. Nope. We need to upgrade the tracking station for half our monies, and then upgrade mission control. We did it. Now we can, we've unlocked some more contracts. Because we kind of got stuck, right? I wasn't with it last night. We have a tiny heat shield that we need to test. We have over a year to do it. Well, I think there's this option in settings that talks about like Kerbal time versus real time, and I think a Kerbal year is like 425 days. So basically we have a year to like test this heat shield. And then we also have about a year to test this decoupler, but we don't have a rocket strong enough to go that fast or go that high yet. So this is a 5-year duration. Maybe we take one of these and see if it like gives us a map. I did it. We need to test the little flea solid fuel booster. It wants an altitude of 57,000 meters, but it can't go that high, can it? Or I guess we just don't load, we just launch it by itself. Unmanned, just straight up. We can test these parachutes also. Radial mount drogue chutes and radial mount chutes. You know what? Let's build a ship that tests out all this stuff. That's a lot of contracts. We've immediately filled up all our contracts. So these are all the buildings. Runway. Do we know where Dalton's surprise is? Oh. Well, what do you know? Woomerang launch site. Desert airfield. No. Desert. Desert is 1S. Okay. Is this because we upgraded the tracking station? This stuff was this stuff here the whole time? Maybe it was. So what is our contract? Dalton's surprise. So we need to fly over the island airfield. And do what? Take a crew report in flight. Above 19,000 meters. Okay, so we'll do that later because this is just an unmanned experiment with the tiny rocket engine. Okay. We could not have done an unmanned ship before now anyway, because we unlocked this pretty close to the end. The Steputnik. We're going to test. What was it? Yeah, this one, the flea. I want to put a decoupler on it. It's always good to eject your fuel. Where is the safety? Ground thermal electric utility. You can't see it because I'm covering it up. Okay, it's under utility. Maybe we don't do this. Maybe we need to use a Kerbal. Mostly because this needs electrical power. It's only going to cost us 700 to launch it. So we're probably good. We're good. Beep. No, what? How's this? How did I lose this? It's now wedged inside. Come on, zoom, please. I'm having... Okay. A hard time zooming, but we got it. Grab it. Stick it. Ship it. And on the other side, we're going to put the other one. Oh, that's bigger. Okay. We have got to get up to 12,000 meters. Okay, that's all of our contracts. So we need to deploy the chute. No, we just need to... I'm thinking that it's not just dead air. Well, it is dead air, but I'm thinking. I don't think we have to... Okay. It's saying we have to haul the radial mount parachute, which is the big one. We just have to take it up into the air. But we actually have to test the drogue chute. And that we have to right click that and like actually test it. We can't just do it. Send it. And we also test the booster 62,000 meters. Oh, and a speed of 180 to 380. How heavy is this? I clicked it. It unhooked. Thanks, game. Dry mass 0.075 T, whatever that is. 0.1 T. I guess we're gonna try it. Robo 1. We'll just call it Robo. A nod to Chrono Trigger? Yes? No? We have a 10-minute battery. Robo has no operational SAS modules and no pilot aboard. So it's just me. I feel like this is a terrible idea. Oh, we didn't even do our stages. I think we have to send up a Kerbal. Mostly because... I'm going to revert to the vehicle assembly. I don't really require, but we require SAS. Which one's lighter? This one's lighter. The design bureau cried when the finance department cried. That's your lot? What? I'm trying to think. They both cost the same. This one is slightly heavier. I think we're gonna... click and move. Why are you not... I've like lost control. Why? It's fine now. It's not covering up the hatch, is it? No. At least it better not be. Not Robo. We need, let's see. Drogue chute opens first. I can't remember which one's which. And the stages count backwards. So rocket. Decouple. Okay, that's that. We rocket, then we decouple, then we do... No, I think we just do both. No, let's just keep them separate. But we need to test some of them, so we are going to pause once we get up into the air. Who do we put in here? Crew. Jeb? Bill? Valentina? Scientists can boost the value of data. Engineers are capable of repairing broken parts. Pilots provide assistance. Okay, yep, well. If chances of dying are high, we'll just send Jeb. SAS on. We have... Okay, we have the radial mount, parachute. We are on Kerbal. We are not flying yet. We need to be an altitude of 3,000. I think this will just auto-complete for us once we, like, rocket up so high. But on the way down, we can test the drogue chute. Well, you only live once. We have some drag. That's it. We're not going to get high enough. How can we test? We are falling. We're probably going to mess up all of this. Oh. We did finish at least the hall. Now we just need to test the drogue chute. Go. I think we just messed that up. We should have deployed it and had it slow us down. Whatever. We did one. How about that? It's almost like we need to put a bigger rocket, but then also, I guess that's a thing we could be doing, right? Just stack fuel rockets. And ta-da! I don't think we can. I think we have to go back to the tracking station. Whatever. So what did we learn? What do we need to do? So we need to test the booster in flight over Kerbal. We can't get that high on just the engine itself. And we can't just stick an engine on an engine. We have to have the decoupler. We also just can't launch it without fins. Fins seem to do... They help us quite a lot. Fins. Put the fins in line with the hatch so we can potentially land. Okay, so first stage. And then decouple and go. And then decouple. We might even get into space this way. In which case, do we just send up a bunch of science equipment? Short-range dual-purpose comm antenna that can handle either direct or short-range relays. Eavesdropping on secret government operations. We only need one. don't want to, like, interfere with the parachutes. I'm putting this stuff on because we may very well get into, like, lower orbit. Is that going to interfere with the parachute? It might. Last time we were putting pieces where I thought they were not overlapping, but it still got upset. Experiment storage unit and a barometer, because we're gonna test the pressure in space. We've got a flat nose cap. That's gonna hurt our aerodynamics. But we ain't got anything else. Put a battery pack up here? I did it. Not Robo. Mark II. Oh, there's like gantry pieces, right? I guess we haven't unlocked any of those ground. So those are landing struts, not take off struts. Build the structure of your dreams. I think these, like, are actual physical pieces. They don't detach. Let's try it. We added a bigger, fatter engine. We have 2 engines now, but we also loaded it down with stuff and batteries. So, double check SAS on. Engine decouple. Engine decouple. But we don't really want to decouple until we've tested the rocket booster. And a 1. And a 2. And a 3. Boy, the fins help a bunch. I suppose we just want to fire this, don't we? Woo! We cooking. Maybe we do 2 big rockets. We may be able to test this. I'm going to pin it. We need to be 57,000 to 62,000. We need to be slower than this. Are we not flying? Is flying technically rocket? on. Well, we've made it to space. Straight up. We have an orbital calculator now. I suppose we should take... Hello? Take a crew report. There's no lights. Log pressure. Log temperature. Extend antenna. Observe mystery goo. We're still going up. Transmit. Transmit all. What's our battery status like? We are out of energy. Can we retract without power? Yes. Nope. So... he is having the time of his life. It's funny, once you get to the point of having multiple Kerbals in your ship, the others are horrified, and Jebediah is like having the time of his life. Okay, so we could... Is it safe to deploy? I guess we should jettison this. Well, we can't because... Okay, we're flying. Somehow. We're going way too fast. This is safe to deploy, though. Oh, now it says risky. We are re-entering. Hopefully... the parachutes don't explode. Nothing happened. I'm confused. Because I, like, had... I had the parachute said deployed, right? Collided into surface. Thank you. Do we reset or just go for... Because I'm just confused. It's not even like, whoops, we made a mistake. I must have made a mistake. I can't move this around. I don't even know. Was it stuck because the service module was still on? Maybe, but I, like, manually hit the button to, like, deploy. And the button turned to, like, disarm, which means it should have been ready to deploy. I think I am inclined to reset instead of, like, live with Jeb, like... I'm sure if I rewatch it, I'll be like, oh, that's why. But at this point, I'm like, what? I did it. We reset. And I must be dumb. These are like 1-star contracts. But for some reason, it's like super difficult to get these in test position. So we need to test the solid booster on the way up, because on the way down, we're going to have problems with re-entry. So at 57,000 to 62,000 meters, on the way up, we need to be at one of these speeds. And then hit test. And then on the way down, we need to make sure that the parachutes deploy at the right altitude, slows us down, and then we can test. The problem with solid fuel boosters is that it's on and it's on. The shadow of those Kerbals running around make me think that they are floating like 6 feet in the air. So, I don't think we were close enough. Do we, put another rocket on there? Is it going to let us? We're getting bigger with our rocket designs, and really it's just a big stick of dynamite. Symmetry. Now, I think we're gonna send this up just like this. Again, we're gonna redo it. adjust my chair. Okay, that was throwing me off a bit. Where did I put the decoupler? All right. So I'm trying to like simulate it in my head. Cause we're gonna launch with a big booster. And then we're not gonna be near 57,000. But we also need to be going slow. Let's just try it. SAS on. We are flying 57,000. We are going to immediately cut once this is out of fuel. So we don't have so much weight. We're going to wait until our speed decreases. Oh, we lost our fins, so we're like tilting a little. We may get there. Maybe I just didn't give it enough time last time. Pin that so we can like run test. See, look, it has an activate engine button. We are in stage 3. Okay, we are now slower. I'm getting ready to hit the engine. 3. Oh. Maybe it wants me to stack a bunch of like small engines. No, it says we're in orbit. We might be able to get our test if we slow down. Slow down! It's not working. Oh, run test. We got it. And now we can jettison this guy. We don't want him anywhere near us. So now, on the way down, we retroactively put these parachutes in the same step. The drogue chute. Is the little one. Pin it. We want it to deploy at 6,000 meters. What? That doesn't make any sense. Because the chute isn't going to open up until 5,000. But we need to test it At 6,000. Oh, crew report. Observe the goo. Yep. Take readings. Okay. It is unsafe to deploy this one, but it's safe to deploy this one. We are going so fast. We are slowing way down. Deploy. We are not slowing down fast enough. Can we not test? Hello? Test? Can we not test the one that we're using? Okay, then. At least we did some of it. We did one of it. So the unmanned probe that we have, so this flight only took like 10 minutes. So the unmanned capsule lasts 10 minutes without a battery pack. And splash. Well, we made... No, don't revert. Recover. We have 71 sciences. We made all of our money back. R and D. We wanted electrics. We can't get it because 90. Flight control. Wings, reaction wheels, and a bigger module. Stability is more fins, a nose cone. Lightweight and mostly non-explosive. As a reminder to all personnel operating nearby, this part is really sharp, and it probably hurt you if you fell on it. Radial decoupler. Ooh. Now we really need electrics though, don't we? Because the radial decoupler... Where was that? Stability. So the radial decoupler is to put rockets side by side. So then, you know, space shuttle where they kind of fly sideways when you decouple, which is good for multiple engine use. You fire the two to the side for a while, and then you decouple, and then you have your main rocket. You go all the rest of the way up. But none of this... We could put a Kerbal in orbit, but it doesn't matter if the battery runs out. So we need electrics to get a solar panel. We have to. What's this? Photo needs deployed. Oh, needs a space station. So these panels are just like little squares. It's not the big solar fins that come out of the... Yeah, solar arrays. Photovoltaic panel. Experimental electrics. Fuel research. Universal. General construction. Alright, so we're just going to save up for electrics. Oh, we did not make our money back. I thought we got 150,000, but that was our grand total. Okay. Conduct observational surveys of Kerbal near sector L5 KRWX. So we could orbit. We unlocked flight planning, right? Flight planning available. Where do we flight plan? Fundraising campaign. Takes 5% reputation gain. Yields 1,000 funds for each 1 unit of reputation. Unpaid research program. Opportunity where undergrad researchers are given the opportunity to work in our great space program. Takes 5% rep. Yields 1 science for each 2.5 rep. Setup cost a lot of rep. Aggressive negotiations. Open source tech program. Even though we went through great lengths to get our scientific data, making it available for free to all Kerbal kind can only be seen as a good thing. R&D will probably not be at its peak efficiency, however, with all the noise these outside opinions tend to generate. It takes 5% science gains from contracts. Yields 1.6 rep for each unit of science. Also takes science from field work, and then yields 1 rep for each 59 science. It seems not worth my time or effort. Yields 1 reputation for each 6,000 funds. Alright, never mind. I'm trying to find the flight plan. This is just tracking. Ooh, we lagging. I didn't pick up on this last time. The Kerbal stats are broken down into 2 stats: courage and stupidity. So they can be highly courageous and highly stupid. But most of them are either courageous or stupid. This guy has no courage and mostly stupid. This guy is all courage, but not so stupid. Jebediah is equally courageous and stupid. We like Jeb. Bill Kerman is kind of courageous, mostly stupid. He's our engineer. Bob Kerman is a little courageous, but not very stupid, and he's our scientist. And Valentina is extra courageous and just as stupid as... Oh, a little less stupid than Jeb. I mean, I don't think we need to hire anybody yet. So, whoa. So what... Do we want to do one of these observational survey, which we just need to fly over a point? And that's what I'm trying to understand. We should be able to go somewhere and, like, literally, like, plot a trajectory so we know maneuver tool becomes available with the new tracking station. Maximum contact tracks unlimited. No repairs needed, so nothing has landed on it yet. Kerbals can EVA. Forgot about that. Ooh. Astronaut complex upgrade required for off-world EVA surface samples. We haven't done any space plane stuff. Should we build a plane? Because we've got these sites that we need to, like, fly a Kerbal over and then be like, they just want us to observe from the sky. No. I mean, 19 kilometers is kind of high for a... Is that high for a jet? I actually don't know. What is this? They want us to land on the polar ice cap. We could probably manage that. I'm gonna... Kerbal space program... Plot course. Plot a course on pre-launch. Program and maneuver before leaving the launch pad. Well, this was in 2014, so... Maybe I should go through the tutorial, but that seems not fun. How to get into orbit. I don't want, like, a walkthrough on how to get to orbit. I just want, like... I recall being able to, like... You know, when our rocket got into orbit, we got that blue line that told us where we were going to go. And you can control that and expand it out and, like, plot where you want it to go, so we can make an arc, right, from when we launch over here, I guess, and we can plot an arc And then we know how to fly. But none of that is showing up yet. And here's another problem. I was thinking, well, we could just go into orbit, like for real. It's easier going into orbit than it is landing on a spot. But if we run out of power and fuel, we can't get our Kerbal back. We'd have to, like, send something up to get him. We need just a little... Do we have a tiny engine? We have a teeny tiny liquid fuel engine. Do we have a fuel tank? We have a teeny tiny liquid fuel tank. So, in theory, this is enough to maneuver us out of orbit if we want to. That's the downside of solid boosters, right? Because they just go. And there's no... There's no off once they're on. We have a coupler. I can't tell. Yes. Coupler. Fins. Structural. Command and control. Aerodynamics. Fins. I think we're going to just go for the gold. We're going to try to get into orbit for realsies. Which means we should probably put on a heat shield. Where is it? Thermal. Big heat shield. So these parachutes work just fine. We need another decoupler, unless there's already one on here. Yes. Let me put these fins on sideways. There we go. Nope, need to go up a little. This may or may not work. Once you get a tall tower, you don't have a gantry to hold it up. All right, so stage 1, boost, then decouple, boost, decouple, and then nothing. We don't want to like waste our liquid fuel because we're going to use that for maneuvering into orbit, maybe. And then both parachutes are in one stage. Not Robo, Mark III. This is probably not going to work how we expect. Not launch. I want to go pick up the orbit. 5 vessel up and out of the atmosphere and accelerate parallel with the surface until you are in a stable orbit to achieve this goal. Not Robo, Mark 3. Jeb. Oh, it's evening. We have no lights. We have no tower. We have no launch pad. It's just an empty, like, it's just a rock. Yeah, it works. We're going into orbit from a rock. So these are Delta V tools. Detailed stage information. The only thing I understand in this list down here is burn, which for 24 seconds. What's TWR? Don't know. We don't even have a maneuver mode, do we? Advanced orbital info. Because one of the buildings unlocks maneuvering mode. So this is just telling us. Maybe that's the problem. There's extra stuff that goes on the screen, right? And I just don't have it yet. SAS on. Toggle map. We're going to attempt manually going into orbit. And there's nothing anybody can do to stop us. Don't die, Jeb. And we're off. Definitely a heavy rocket. Ready to separate the stage. Do we want to move a little bit? I don't think we can because we've got fins. I'm going to try to a little bit. Woo! We have no, like, reaction. We have, like, no control thrusters, technically. I forget. We want to go toward the green, right? Green is what expands the, whoops. Oops, I forget. Oh, we want to... Hello? Thruster? On, please? Activate engine. Whoops. Whoops. We're out of fuel already? Well, that's not going to be a stable orbit. I already know that without looking at the map. But we We flying. Oh, we're entering so we can take a crew report. Yeah. We can also observe some goo. I can't see anymore. That's a crew hatch. Nope. Log pressure data. Thermometer. Although we pretty much know the drill at this point. I guess we can go ahead and just jettison this. Well, that's nice of it to not jettison completely. Whoops. What? Hello? Couple, please. Thank you. See? Was I don't understand. I thought I was in stage 1, but I had to hit space. I had to advance the stages a couple times. I don't know anymore. And for some reason, I can't test. I still can't test the parachute. I'm supposed to be able to right-click and test. It's so dark. It takes a while to land, but it's worth it to not explode, I suppose. Ta-da! Require complete. Oh, so I can beam back the... Okay. That's for, beaming back science projects. So we realized Valentina's Bane. Is that... Did she crash a test vehicle there or something? Okay, recover. 2.1 science earned. No reputation gained. So we're not making any forward progress. At all. So all of these deadlines are like a year out, so we don't need to rush them. Conduct temperature surveys of Kerbal. Measure above 19,000 near Dalton secret. Measure above 17,000 above that. Measure. Okay. We can stack with these observations, I think. Oh, we were already at Dalton Secret, of course. Area GMXB? And Site 09BL, so never mind. Take an EVA report on the surface at Alpha Site. That's on the polar caps, was it not? Yes. I don't think I can transfer to another, like, base. Maybe I can land there? What do we want to do? How do we want to handle this? Maybe we can get to the polar cap. If we use a big engine, and then as we're like in the air, we can adjust our ship. Let's try that. Alpha, Beta, Gamma site. Prestige trivial. This is a difficult task. Oh, I get money like right off the cuff. Launch vessel. Not robo. Stage or Mark 3. SAS. On. Oh, that would be why I was in the wrong stage. Okay. Rocket. Decouple, boost, and then decouple, and then we have a fuel that we can use a little bit to move around, and then decouple with parachutes. Okay. Let us attempt to reach the North Pole. Okay, M. is map. I feel like we need hotkeys. Activate navigation. Navigation set to... okay. Is this going to help me? I know there's a tutorial, but... the mun. There's so much stuff that's just kind of like... I guess just right-click everything. Alright, let's attempt it. SAS on. So our goal is to not go to the moon or even orbit. We are going to go laterally across the surface of our own planet. Which is not working because we don't have any like reaction. We need to research that, don't we? We're not gonna get there. Not even a little bit close. We are tumbling, but that's okay. It's so dark. We're flying backwards. We're only 5,000 meters. I made an executive decision to deploy. Maybe we can get some science. We might need to build a plane. We might just need to research, not bother saving up for electrics and just unlock more stuff. I'm starting to feel like maybe this is going to be... oh. We rolled over. Well, hello. We should put a light on the ship so we can... lights on. Lights off. Disembark? EVA. Let go. Crew report. Report. EVA report. I don't think a spacesuit was... okay, yeah. Okay, can only be externally controlled by a scientist. But can be controlled from inside. So, climb back inside. Read the temperature. I mean, barometer. That's the barometer. The little one's the temperature. Observe Zagoo. Reset canister. No, you need to climb back out. Crew report. EVA. You can do it, dude. Walk around and grab the slime out of the canister. Collect data. Remove. Maybe this counts as a new biome. Board. Tracking station. 7-minute flight. Recover. 12 science earned. Yay. No experience gained. What more do you want? Take a crew report in flight below 18,000 meters. So we just need to fly? Research. Maybe we just build a plane. Stability, rocketry, flight control. Winglet. What's this? Stability, cone, radial decoupler. Delta Deluxe winglet. Reaction wheel. General rocketry. Solid fuel booster. Fuel tank. More engines, more fuel, more ambitious ideas. Can we... Radial decoupler. 18 and 20. I guess I'm committing. Oh, aviation. Ooh. There's all the plane details. Flight control, reaction wheel, advanced rocketry, liquid fuel engine, Starshot. Jebediah Kerman eats danger for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But what does he do when he wants to relax on the weekend? He fills his firework canisters at his state-of-the-art junkyard facility. Starshot 32 is a large fireworks launcher. If this one goes off at the wrong time, you may be looking for more than a refund. So what is it? Is it literally just fireworks? It says you can set up an array of them to rival the big bangs on the launch pad. I don't understand what this is for. This is clearly an engine. Unless it's not. Fuel tank adapter, so you can do small to large tanks. What do we do? We have the radial decoupler. Do we have, like, the cap? We unlock that, right? Yeah, the nose cone. So the nose cone goes on top of the rocket boosters. Let's just see what we can do. New. They are quite expensive. How big is this? Oh, yeah. But we need, a decoupler. Nope. Heat shield. I need to build, like, a basic command module. Thermal. Boop. Now we can, put the cheapest engine. Swivel? Reliant? What's the difference? This has lower thrust? Although criticized by some due to their not insignificant use of so-called pieces lying around, T30 model boasts a failure and rattly bits ratio below 50%. No, I'm trying to pin... Oh, gimbal. Gimbal vectoring range. This one has no gimbal. Oh, so it's just... Okay, well... I'm gonna try to get into orbit, shall we? There is a... Okay, aerodynamic overlay. Center of thrust overlay. Center of mass overlay. There was... I thought there was an option so I could see, like, stress. Yeah, design checklist. Hello? I can't, like... I can only do 30 parts. Design checklist. Show severity. Can't click it! There we go. Controls sometimes. Let's use one of our fancy nose cones. Where are they? Aerodynamics. Nose cone. That's giant. Never mind. So this is the... service module, essentially. We need a decoupler down here. And then I guess just a big booster. Wait, we put a decoupler? Yes. Why do you... This is causing problems. Alright, we need a radial decoupler. Mirror it. Am I... Okay, the letter movement, okay. I don't know what direction this needs to go in. The letter keys are... Reroute. Select two parts. I don't know what we're doing here. I'm gonna get rid of this. Okay, brand new one. Snap. This doesn't seem right. Attach. I want to rotate my camera. I don't just want to pan it in a circle. What is this? No, that doesn't help me either. That doesn't help me either. Put this on the decoupler. Is it on? Can we now move this down? And we lost it. Is that gonna work? I don't think this is gonna work the way we think it's gonna work. It might. So we've got 2 engine boosters, stage 1. And then we stage 2. And then we boost. And then we can stage 3 to get to our liquid fuel and control it. Booster. Let's say we just see what this does. Like, we'll revert it. But let's just see what it does. Launch pad can't support vessels heavier than 18 T. Can we upgrade our launch pad without breaking the bank? Okay, we can. Upgrade. We did. Perfect. Booster. Launch. It's still dark. We don't have any support struts, so hopefully this just doesn't, like, snap our ship in half. But this is not a real flight. We're just gonna see what it does. Alright, that fuel will last us quite some time. We're getting some windage. Oh, we're getting hot. Hot. And cut. And jettison? Did not hit our engine, so we are good. This is apparently how we control things, but, oh, add maneuver. I've, like, rediscovered the maneuvering controls. I want to rotate. I can't, can I? How do I rotate? My gosh. Cancel. Can we pause? Can I control it while we're paused? Don't think so. This is why we're just experimenting with the... Stop. Just shut up. There's a way to rotate. Is this... Nope, this is not rotate. This is... angle or something. That's rotate. I thought we did this. Delete it. Nope, delete and close. How do I get rid of this? Delete. No, don't. Just delete. Delete. Okay. We've learned. I want to activate our engine. Ah, we missed our little, but there we go. Okay, we can't, like, decouple in that screen. Oh, there's no parachutes on this, so, like I said, we're resetting this. I forget the keys to throttle up. Activate the engine, please. So we're dangerously close to, like, stable orbit. Hello? I don't understand what the, Jeb is having a blast. Me not so much. Revert flight to the assembly bay. Okay. It becomes a trade-off, right? Between how many rockets you want to put on it versus how high you want to get. That's pretty much rocket science, right? Where's the radial coupler? I'm going to put another set of these boosters on. Because I think overall it's going to make us go slower. But it might not. I'll put parachutes on just for the sake of argument. Put on the OG parachute. Okay, let's see what happens, I guess. Probably not going to work how... Actually, I want all the boosters to go together. And a 1, and a 2. This is dangerous though, because there's a technology to like put little thrusters on your spent rockets, so when you decouple, it fires them, you know, away from their ship. This we're gonna want to really hope that it doesn't just destroy our engine. We made it. We made it, folks. Add maneuver. I said add a maneuver. See, here's the funky stuff. Get rid of that clock. Now we have a periapsis and an apoapsis, right? Yeah. One is like higher and lower than the other. So we have, I think we want the blue. This is where we want to boost, I believe. We want to maintain maximum thrust. We may or may not be able to make it. That's a pretty big, like, orbit, if we can manage it. I think this is wrong. I think you want light blue. I think dark blue is to decelerate. All right, we're about to find out. No, it must be. Boy, like I said, we're about to find out. We're going to reach the node in 1 minute. We need a burn time of 23 seconds. Can we get a burn time of 20? Well, we'll have a burn time of 24 seconds. Can I save? Quick save 2. I just want to make sure that I'm not, like... We're using this as an experiment. If we happen to... fulfill a contract of stable orbit, the more the merrier. I don't know, though. It's pointing me... I think this is our node. I think we want to follow the green. I'm making a judgment call. Following the green. 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition! It might... We might be able to do it. Did we do it? We did not, in fact, do it. Like, at all. What? We're going to use our Never mind. What a complete and total failure. Thankfully, we quick saved. Ahem. Let's fire at the light blue. Though I'm not sure what it's... Because this is going to make us go straight up, which we don't want. Maybe we want the blue after all. Oh! We missed it. We missed it. I don't understand. It says... Activate. Come on. Activate engine. Go. Like, we're almost there. I'm gonna pause real quick. Nope. The Kerbal Wiki tutorial page is not just like, here's the tutorial. It's everybody's idea of how to do everything in the game, and it's like, no. I think it's because no, we're in space. It's like we have to be above 70,000 meters. That's where the atmosphere ends. Keep yourself aimed at the circular yellow prograde marker. Keep the engine on low throttle. Prograde. Retrograde. Prograde. The point at which the orbit... Okay, the ascending node. No. Maybe I need to go watch a video. Turn so you're facing the retrograde marker, the green circle with the X through it. So green is the where you would aim to just decelerate your orbit no matter where it is. Look for the blue marker along the trajectory labeled AP, which stands for Kerbal Apoapsis. This will be the highest point on your journey. Yes, yes. It's not like, you know, fan tutorials can be great. Fan tutorials are mostly not. Because it's like, yeah, if you want to like decelerate your burn, go for the green one. But it's the same tutorial and they don't tell you the other color to aim for. It can't be this one. Can it? Let's try it. We're trying the light blue one this time. I don't think that's it, though. That's just telling us where the highest point is going to be, and now we're at the highest point. And now we've missed it. And this is to slow us down. So it must be this. By process of elimination, it has to be this. I mean, we're definitely not going to make it because we passed it. I'm going to try this one more time before ending the stream for the day. I think we've made progress in the brain department. Mostly me figuring out how to run the game. But I think we are absolutely capable of orbital flight at this point. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. But the problem is, see, it's not enough of a burn. I guess it's just saying that's maximum burn for... A little better. So we gotta practice making these like nav points. So we just left click to create a new one. We right click does nothing. Whoops. So what is this? Add another point. I delete it. Add maneuver. T minus 13 seconds. Add maneuver. So then we can like make an adjustment. Oops. But we don't have any fuel, so it doesn't matter. Okay, well, maybe we'll make some better progress tomorrow. But maybe it's just a week of Kerbal Space Program unless we take off tomorrow. That is. on suborbital trajectory. Look, I wanted to revert. I didn't want to. I can't revert. Why can't I not revert? Load. Why can't I revert? Is it because I reloaded? That's not great. Load persistent instead. I think this is before we launched. Nope, it's not. Can we terminate? Killing crew. Nah, we'll just leave it. Maybe we can recover it tomorrow. That's it. We're done. For this time. All right. Well, I mean, not much to say. I guess I'll see you guys tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know. It's like, it was fun at first. Now I'm kind of just hitting user interface wall. And I don't really, I guess I'll just spend some time reading some things tomorrow. But I don't really want to, you know, I don't want the barrier. I don't want the conflict, the obstacle to overcome to be the controls of the game. But I am not blaming the game. Although, in general, an interface should be like self-explanatory at any point. And it really isn't. So, meh. But I'm not blaming the game. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess. Today is Wednesday, right? Yep, it is. So, see you later. Have a good evening.